Yes, we're back. It's Thursday. Welcome to the live. Welcome to my channel, my little channel that we run. And if you're watching the playback, thank you. Always like to thank people for having a having a little rerun. So, but it'd be good if you can make it on the live as well. So we do this Thursday each week, or as much as I can each week, at about 19:30 or 7:30 p.m. UK time. There we go. We've got all the old rubbish out of the way. Right. Anyway, welcome to the channel. So let's see what we can natter and waffle on about today. We're going to try not talk about the weather. No, we are going to talk about it. So anyway, first things first, as normal, we have a lovely cuppa. Look at that. Got a nice big one. Oh, so as usual, we've just got back from the soak and wet dog walk. I think I've more or less kind of dried off. So, but it was full hood up as usual tonight. So it's been one of these wet days in the UK. I'm really hoping it kind of clears up for the weekend. That would be good. Be really good if it could. So but yeah. So lunchtime break, which I tried to do today. Um, try and use up my half hour. We obviously I couldn't film anything because it was literally soaked. Are we live tonight or 30 minutes of talking to no one? No, we should be all live tonight. JBM, I've purposely double checked and it is public. Yeah, we won't be doing that again. Hopefully. Well, hopefully I'll have more than one in. So, oh, let's have a swee list. I think, I think we are talking to no one. Yeah, I feel like that quite a lot, mate. Actually, not just on here, at work as well. Anyway, never mind. There's all a good laugh in it. But yeah, how you been, JBM? I hope you've been okay. So, like I said, I was kind of wanted to go and do a quick lunchtime video today, and it was literally hammering it down, and actually it got worse and worse and worse, or as we would say in Norfolk, it got worser. You're in Newquay. Oh wow. Do not so love to get back down there again. I say again, I ain't been down there since I was about 15, I think. So, hi Omar, how are you? Good to see you pop in. Nice to see you venture into my little channel. So, what we're going to talk about tonight? Absolutely, at the moment, I have no idea. So, I could sit here and do 20 minutes of talking about how bad the weather is. So, are you the actor who played Phil Mitchell? If I was, I wouldn't be on here. I'd be rich enough, mate, not to be. But I don't think I've quite got the kind of Essex sort of Cockney accent. All right. um, been absolutely politic. Yeah, it's not been good UFC. Thank you for popping in. Yeah, it's been a bit crappy weather, and it's ruined all my plans today again. I thought I'm never going to get out filming. So we did do a quick lunchtime one earlier in the week, and we did get that one in where we went to Brandon, not too far away from sort of between I suppose Thetford and Mildenhall kind of area in Suffolk. So we did get out there. My bank balance is poor again for about a week and a bit. Yeah, mine feels a bit like that most of the time, mate. I suppose that's what you get living in the UK. Anyway, let's not get onto that. So, um, yeah, so we did get one film in. That was good. Really nice place actually. Brandon Country Park. Little thumbs up for the folks there. I will be back because there's lots and lots of other walks to do there, and I had nowhere near the time on lunchtime, so we will be back there on one of my days off and trying to film all the rest of the routes because I think the longest route there is about 6 mile. That said, so we ain't going to do that in 5 minutes. You see, I've got my motorcycle test on the 20th. Absolutely dreading the work. Wow, now, did what I've always talked about it. Well, perhaps not talked about it on here, but obviously in my early 50s now, and I didn't know really, but I kind of missed the motorcycle. But I went from push bike straight to car. I think being in the forces, they kind of shove you on a driving test as soon as they can. So yeah, so I kind of missed, and I have had a ride a few times. Someone kindly took me out on the back of a motorbike, and yes, I totally get why these people have them. That is definitely one to put on your tick list in life. You need to need to have a go on a motorbike. Where are we? JBM, touch up everyone, please. Like and fun. Yes, I need all the help I can get. Not just in making a video anymore. We all give it a go. We all give it a go on here. So, but yeah, he went to Brandon's house. Oh dear. But yeah, it was a lovely country park. Really good facilities. Bit of a shame you had to pay to park because driving down there, I can tell you now, the driveway to the park, I've never seen so many potholes in my life. So, so I wouldn't be racing down there at night time. Oh, so yeah, so fingers crossed, and thumbs crossed, and all that sort of thing. If we can get out the weekend, I really need to get another film done somewhere somehow. Worst case scenario, we'll have to revert to Plan B, and we've got some Lego sets to do. But I've got such a list of places I'd need to get to, so I really want the weather better so we can get out. But there, we can only keep these all crossed. Look. Oh dear, can you please clean the camera? I see a big smudge. Is it really? Let me just give it a wipe, mate. There you go. How's that? Is that better? That could be just me on there. Well, I'm really sorry, David. Don't forget you can check out lots and lots and lots of other channels on here who may be, a bit more better for you. Never mind. Anyway, let's start again. Right. Okay, so what have you guys been up to? That's what we need to know as well. Good to hear what other people have been doing, what they've been out doing. Hi, Metal, how are you? Sound Norfolk. Yes, I am born and bred, so so you'll have to put up with it. But yeah, so but yeah, but we've got such a pile of places we want to go and see, which and have a look round. It's always the same this kind of year. You kind of get days where you're stuck out and you can go out and you can't, and but we have got a lot of reserves just in case. So I'm Norfolk too. Yay! Good lad. So yes, yes, David's gone. Unfortunately, he couldn't stay any longer. We're here for nice comments. We're all one little club together on here, so let's all be nice. So, and if you think it's boring, there's thousands and thousands of other channels you can have a look at as well. Anyway, this year we definitely want to go and do a lot more other different things. We've got a lot of museums I need to go and have a look at as well. So, and I keep saying I've got these tickets to go out, and they may be some options as well. So that's possibly on the cards, but we'll let you guys know a bit more as we get there. So lots more castles as well to see, and we this year I really want to venture out further out than obviously just doing the Norfolk bits. So we're hoping I'm slowly sort of venturing kind of Essex and Hertfordshire and that kind of way, and I do want to cover some bits in Lincolnshire. Um, but we'll have to see. I haven't actually booked any annual leave yet from work, so I'm kind of still doing a bit of a schedule of where because I want to leave some leave to actually go and do filming. So we'll see where that takes us. He lives in Holcombe in the smallest house. Oh dear. Well, there we go. Lives in Holcombe. Obviously got far too much money then. Have you done Gasworks Museum in Fakenham? No, funny you mention that, Metal. Hi Ruth, how are you? Good to see you. Thanks for popping by. Fakenham. That is on my list, Fakenham and Dereham, and that's going to be one then where I'm going to kind of split the place up a bit like I have Kings Lynn and Norwich. And we've got some other places coming as well. I've got Wisbeach coming very soon in Cambridgeshire for our friends who don't know us locally in East Anglia. I've shared on Facebook. Thanks, Ruth. I must catch up with your stuff as well. I know I keep saying this, but so that'd be good when you're retired, then you'll have lots and lots of time. But yeah, thanking them is definitely on the list. I've slowly been going that way because I did Gist, and I'm sure I've said that wrong, but someone will correct me. And I went up to Sculthorpe not too long ago. Dereham do Gresson Hall too. Now, funny you mention that. I did, well, before I did YouTube, I did Gresson Hall. This was perhaps when I used to do photography more than YouTube. But then I finally got the bottle to do YouTube. So, yeah, Gresson Hall is definitely on the list as well. But I know it's a bit of coin to get in there. So, because I kind of got on a cheap day, I think last time. I think they was doing some special event last time I was there. So and I did love the place, really lovely place, lots of history. And I thought I've really got to do this. What was JBM? The house only has one room, shower, converted into a toilet, and converted into. Oh right, not ain't too bad then, mate. Flat pack, does it? Yeah. So Fakenham's on the list. I'm just trying to wait for this weather to clear up because I'm desperate to do Fakenham and Dereham. Not all in one. We'll do these, kind of split it all up a bit. And we've got some other villages kind of out Norfolk way I want to do as well. So in fact the Burnham Overy one did actually quite good. I'll keep an eye out and try and catch you. Well, as I said this year, I'm all up for doing meetups as well, kind of when I'm out and about locally if that's what people want to do. And if people want a particular take a pic, I'll get this out in a minute. A particular place. I'll get there. If they wanted to do a particular place and somewhere to meet up and go, have a brew or something like that, we're all in for that. If that's what they want to do, but happy to do that. But yeah, so where were we? Yeah, Fakenham, Dereham. There's a load more villages up, kind of up north Norfolk, and I drove through another one today because as usual, maps took me on a diversion, and yeah, there was a village I'd suddenly remembered as on my list as well, which I want to do because it's got some. I'm not giving away the name, but I drove through it today, and it's again got some really good, I think, 17th to 18th century architecture buildings. Again, we love these villages where they've just not been touched. Absolutely great, and I love when the council doesn't let them modernise it. It's great, and you do the old viewing along the tops of the buildings as I tell people. Always look at the roofs. So we love a good thatch roof. So yeah, all to come. We've got the whole year, so we're gonna keep pushing it along because we're trying to get to this bloody 1,000 subscribers. Christ, that's like going up Everest. Oh dear, I will try and we'll get there. I'm sure we'll get there. And again, I've got some other villages on the list that either I think people have unheard of or whatever. So don't forget, as well as this is my channel, we're doing a big archive thing as well. So we want to get some places untouched on here. Right, who else we got? Hafsa Alam. Hi, how are you? I think I've said that right. The window panes. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Yeah, you can't beat a good old window. So we love all this old stuff. That's why I like Walsingham. That was really good. Yeah, I'll tell you what, if you was a really good photographer, I mean, I'd give it a go, but I mean, you know. Hello, JBN. Can you go to Long Sutton Bridge? Yes, I will be. It is on my list, and literally, I'm up that way next week. I have to go up that way, JBM, at least once a month because I've got work in Spalding. So I do actually. I kind of grew up not a million miles away from Sutton Bridge, so I've known that. Not quite. I'm not quite as old as I remember when the steam trains went over. I'm not quite that old, but but I can remember. I'm that old. I can remember the road going to Sutton Bridge before they actually turned it into the new A17. That's how old I am. Right, how's it good? It's 1943. Yes, it is. We're 15 minutes in nearly already. Wow. Can you also go to Little Sutton Village? Yep, I can. I'll add them all on my list, JBM. But definitely Long Sutton and Sutton Bridge were on my list anyway. And there's a few other villages out that way, kind of on the way to Spalding. Wopload I want to do as well. I kind of remember that as a kid. We used to go to Wopload quite a bit, especially when I used to do game shooting. At Wopload, it's not there now. You can still see the place kind of shop where it was, but there we used to go up there and sell all the pigeons that we'd shot. Because it used to be a game dealer there. Of course, going back a bit now, I'd have been a teenager then. Right. I like the glasses, they look clean. Yeah, these are my reading glasses. See, when you get old, you have to have lots of different glasses to see things with. Metal Husband and got a twisted wooden spire church. Now, I have done. I'll need to check that out. Spalding again is another place I want to go and video round. Haven't done it yet. It is yet again on my list to do, and we want to have a little look around Springfield. It'll perhaps be a rare moment that my parents are not at Springfield, at the shopping centre for people who don't know Spalding. But yeah, we'll have a look. I have done one church in Spalding, so and that's on, I think it was on one of my short lunchtime videos I did. It's in the list somewhere in the catalogue anyway. But I have done a little bit around Spalding already. So, but not actually kind of right in the middle in the town. So again, Spalding will be another one. We'll possibly split up a bit, but I just need to do a. I don't massively normally research, but when I do my kind of research, I kind of plot points. That's how I do my channel. Give my little secrets away. They ain't really, they're just obvious. Basically, when I'm going to places, I'll pinpoint the main bits that I want to go and video and film and kind of set it out in my head. Because as we said on my, all the videos I do, I don't script anything. I don't have teleprompters and I don't do history research and all that. I don't have the time. So, Gedney Hill Village. Yes, I do know that one. And there's what's the name? There's a couple of other villages kind of on the way from Spalding to Wisbeach that I might just do perhaps some little short videos on. Because some of them haven't got too much, but they've just got a few interesting points. I don't know whether it's enough to make a film fully, but there's certainly something we can put together, or maybe put a few villages together in one video. That might be another option. But yeah, when I'm going to these places, I'll dot the main areas that I want to go and film, and I'll then kind of hold it in my head. Not exactly Spielberg, but a little very, very minute, not 1% version. No, I don't know how others do it. I'm sure all these other big YouTubers are really professional and do it all properly. But when we're not here to be professional and properly. We just give it a go, and we do it. My channel's all that nice and raw, archive and raw. That's what we're here for. So, and have a little wander around. And if we get chance to have a cuppa, we will. I've not been doing that a lot recently. I must make the time to do that when you film, and it seems to be you go out and you film and you rush, 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 and you don't really get time. I've noticed that even when I've done the abroad trips, you're so concentrating on getting your filming done, you kind of forget all these other little bits. But there. Never mind, one day we will have lots and lots of time. Perhaps when I'm retired, perhaps I'll be doing this with my walking stick and we'll just go around pointing things with my walking stick. Anyway, that's just an idea, isn't it? Oh, well, this has been a busy chat. So, yeah, so we done Brandon this week and then we got live. And yeah, and that's about as far as I've got. So it's weather dependent Saturday. I'm hoping we have at least a little bit of time Saturday morning to go and grab a film. Um, if not, we'll have to leave it till next week. I am trying to get the videos out best I can. Like I said, my weekday work ties me up a bit, so I don't always get out during the week, but I do give it a go if I can. And you never know, JBM. We may see how time goes next week. We might even have a lunch break at Sutton Bridge or Sutton Bridge Chip Shop. Do a chippy review as well. Cool, I ain't had Sutton Bridge chips for a long time. Only came across you as scrolling. I've subscribed, hit the bell and like. I will watch. Thank you so much, Metal. I need all the support, especially you local people. So, yes, good old Norfolk people. Yeah, so I'm in Norwich now, but originally I wasn't from here. I originally was Kings Lynn Way, but don't tell anyone. But yeah, so yeah, we moved across to the capital. So I don't think the football team's any better. I'll wait for the comments on that one. No, I don't really follow football anyway, but never mind. I like to do it because just you get some good comments. Right. But again, as I said, anyone want to do any meetups, let me know. Don't forget also if you go to my channel in the details section, you'll see my contact email address in there. Or you can leave us a comment on one of my videos. I'll catch up with you somehow. But like I said, if you did want a bit of a private chat, yeah, you can drop us a line, drop us an email. Or if not, don't forget we're on Instagram as well. We're on TikTok now as well. Yeah, I'm still getting used to TikTok. I'm not. I've put an odd bits on. We're slowly building it up. So I'm not going to say I'm going to take over the world. I ain't that popular, but we'll. But yeah, we're on TikTok now as well, and we're on Facebook. So the only difference is on Facebook with there's no underscore on that. It's just all one word, but all the others written out exactly the same as this. So there you go. Now today I've got one of the old T-shirts on today. Now I know it is because it's a bit faded. Look, that's one of the this is year one T-shirts. So then I've got to look at got to have a look at what we can how we're going to alter the T-shirt for 2026. So I was hoping my little young designer would be looking at some new designs for me. So I will have to have a chat with her. So, but if not, we'll look at that. We'll perhaps have a look at what the new T-shirt might be in the summer, sort of maybe late springtime. So, but yes. Anyway, but yeah, you will find me. Like I said, same title as my channel on Instagram. If you get really bored, and and I'll try and do a few more YouTube shorts. I kind of held back a little bit on them because they didn't seem to be always hitting that well. So I thought it's either perhaps I don't have anything spectacular to bring to you, or people are just bored of YouTube shorts. Catch you soon, Metal. Take care. Thank you. So look at that, 23 minutes in. Right, we'll perhaps give it. Yeah, we'll give it till 8 o'clock. So, so if anyone's got any more little questions they want to drop us over, or anything you want to ask, nicely, then. And anyway, I've still got a little bit of this tea left. I still keep hinting to Tui. Could you have Yorkshire tea bags instead of instead of whatever they give you? I don't know what it is. Is it PG tips or something? No. It's definitely not Yorkshire. So I will mention that to Tui if Tui's listening in. Oh, but there, never mind. Or you can go on Jet 2. I did hear they have they have Yorkshire tea. Now I had been looking at some of the trips. While I kind of Disneyland think of where I would like to go on a nice trip this year. and I've been looking at the prices, and I thought maybe not. So I don't know. We've got to go out and get somewhere. So I will let you guys know nearer the time if we have any good outings this year abroad. We're still looking at that at the moment, so I'm still toiling different places. Again, I've got a bit of a list I'd like to go. As usual, like with everyone, I've got this miracle list that I'll never ever thought to be able to go on. But you know, you dream, don't you? So, but if anyone wants to sponsor the Maldives, yeah, I'd really love to go to the Maldives, but just love to go and film there. So Ria, if hotel chain, I've been to a few of yours. I like to support you, but you know, if you want to help me out, but yeah, it's be nice to go anyway. But I'm sure we'll find somewhere to go this year, even if I end up at bloody Tenerife. Though I haven't been, believe it or not, to the other islands at the old Canaries. I haven't done Gran Canaria or Lanzarote or Fortune. Yeah, that one there. Yeah, I haven't been to any of them yet. So we will see what the year brings. It's very early yet, so we're kind of watching the holiday deals like a lot of people do, and you just want to pick it at the right time. I've got no idea when this right time is. All you can do is just keep clicking on it every bloody day, don't you? Just thinking, right, well, it must come down soon, surely. Then I'm sure they must come down at about 2 in the morning when they know everyone's asleep, and then what they do, so about 6 o'clock, they put them all back up again. I'll have to video that, see if that's right. Oh well, never mind. Right, well, I think it's all gone a bit quiet. JBM Tidson Mary. Yeah, I do know that one, and I think that was one of the ones I was trying to think of, actually, mate. So, yeah, spot on, Tidson Mary. I know where you are with that. That'll definitely, I will see what I can do for you. I think that's the only one I've missed. So, well, that's been a good night tonight. Obviously, if you're watching on the old rerun, it's not a night. It could be a day, morning, afternoon, or any. Right. Well, okay. Lanzarote is nice. Yes, I've always wanted to go to Lanzarote. I've really kind of fell in love with Tenerife, mainly because I'm that age. And but yeah, I'd love to go to Lanzarote actually. Lanzarote and Gran Canaria. I'd love to go to both of them. So but there, who knows? Let's see where this year takes us. It would be nice to do 2 outings again. I don't think that's going to be lucky with. I think I'll be lucky with how finances are, but you never know. You never know. We could have a lottery win, and so could everyone else. But there, we all dream. Right. Okay. I will end it now. I think. If I can give a big thank you to everyone who popped in tonight and had a little message, a little chat for us. Thank you very much. I'm not too au fait with some of the guys on here. Do apologise, but I'm sure we're going to get to know each other. But JBM and Ruth Robinson, who popped in on the comments, they've got their own channels, so pop in and have a look at them. Give them a like and subscribe and all that good stuff, and a little ding ding on the old bell. And you can do mine as well if you want. Don't forget to subscribe free of charge. Really helps push the old channels around and really helps other people see my wonderful stuff. And you know it is wonderful. Come on, just admit it. Right, okay. I'm going to leave you guys in peace. I hope you have a lovely rest of your night and the week. And we've got the weekend as well. And I will hopefully see you very soon. Let me just hold it there for a minute. Big Gaz has just come in. How are you? I hope you're okay. See, I was nearly finishing off then. Look, well, I'll do another minute, all right? But yeah, thank you for popping in. Oh dear. Didn't know that always happens just as I'm kind of finishing to people pop in. But yeah, Big Gaz has been here before, so thank you for popping in. Nearly missed you. Yeah. Yep, I was I started about a minute early. So not like I said, normally start about 7:30. I'm trying to keep to 7:30 so people kind of know when I do it. But yeah, I'm still in here. I'll give it another minute, mate. So but yeah, before I forget, thank you everyone totally on my channel who have subscribed to me so far. It means a hell of a lot. It really does, especially for us newish people. I suppose newish, who would try to create a channel. And unfortunately, the more subscribers you get, well, not unfortunately, the more subscribers you get, the more your stuff gets pushed around, so other people actually get to discover you. So when you kind of low down, they don't, but they, no, that's the way of the world. Old algorithms. But yes, thank you everyone who has subscribed to the channel. Really appreciate it. And yeah, we will keep plodding along. I'm going to bed early tonight and I'm working tomorrow morning. So am I, Ruth. Right, okay, I'll leave you guys in peace. Have a lovely rest of your night. I know I kind of covered that, but I'll just do it again quickly. And I will see you in the next one. So take care, and I'll see you very soon.